Hello everybody, it's the One True Drummer live on YouTube. The game is SnowRunner. I am working on groundwork for a hydro power plant. And I have to deliver all the way from literally all the way through all three maps. Driving from one side, the furthest you could ever drive in this game. And I'm using the W900, which as you can see, is not all-wheel drive. And I'm going to use the W900 to take the Goliath Industrial Crane to the dam site. This one's going to be interesting, folks. Very, very interesting. So, I want to get chat set up. And, we'll be on to doing this as quickly as possible. You know what, why don't I want to put a message out. Hello, hello. Doing a quick post, let people know. Back. Close that. Go to this. Come on. Any friggin' moment now. There we go. Okay, we have tone. Good. Let's get this plugged in and charging. Yeah, this is not going to be an easy run. I was going to use a badass truck to do this, but you know, Jimmer, it's you know, sometimes you just got to do things the hard way. And a W900 without a front all-wheel drive, just a dead axle on front and then a drop dead axle right there, is not going to make this job easy at all. It might have the power to tug, but it will not have the power to climb. But we're gonna do what we can. It's got a good strong motor, but you got to remember, I'm hauling an industrial with all that weight. This is an industrial crane. And this truck is not all-wheel drive. So as soon as we hit hills and mud and water, this is gonna be a long video. One I've been waiting to do. I literally tossed this truck into a river and left it. And people were like, I'm like, what? It's not the all-wheel drive version, it's junk. And they were all like, blasphemy! I'm like, no, because they would use an all-wheel drive version for this. They wouldn't be using this one. This is a road train. This is a road train they'd use on solid ground with, you know, they wouldn't be using it for any of this. See, we're already reaching issues. That's what I'm saying. They would never use this. Oh, I'm in high range. Yeah, see, I'm already stuck. Like everybody's like, no way. Yep. This is exactly what I was not wanting to have to deal with. I don't know how this is still running. And I mean this honestly. I don't know how this is still running. There we go. Yeah, this is exactly why I'm not using this. You see what I mean? It's too long. This is, but I've got no choice. Now I have to drive a crane all the way here to flip all this shit over. This was what I didn't want to have to deal with. Okay, what's on this map? I know we got the 440 Buddy here, but what else is here? Got the 440. We got the International Paystar. Where is the Mac? Oh, it's up at the mine, which isn't that far away. The Buddy is not where it's at, so we're going to use the Mac because it is a recovery truck. I have it set as such. And I want to see if we can drive this down the tracks. We might be able to do that. See, if I was going to use one to tug it, it would probably be this. Or the regular Plaid 400. I want to see if this will let me drive across. If it will, we will be saving so much time. I don't think it will, but it's worth a shot, you know what I mean? This is the ultimate in recovery. Don't need to go fast. We just need to go through. And we got lucky. Heck yeah. I swear there was a route that we could go through. Cross here. Yeah, right through here. Go through here. And then we can come through here if we want. I was going to try to come down through here. But that just, no. It's just nice and slow. You know what? Let's do this. There we go. Get that suspension hopping. This is still a lot faster than if we went the other way. I thought we'd be able to go through there, but I'm not liking it. It's a little too suspect for a guy. You see what I'm saying there? That does not look friendly. Had to do a repair on the differential because we're going to need everything perfect to tug that thing over. Not going to be an easy job. That is a big crane. It's very friggin' heavy. We're using a medium truck on an industrial truck. So we're going to have to wedge ourselves, get in, and I mean really give it the business to help flip that thing over if we can. thing has a very powerful motor, but it really loves to drink the fuel. I mean, this is a military vehicle. We are here. Oh, that works. Nice. We got it. We're moving. Just ever so slightly. Okay. Now. Truck. Who did not see that coming, right? Like I said, this is not gonna be easy. It is just not gonna be easy. Everything about this is gonna be a nightmare. I am literally doing what I like to call the torture fest. I mean, this is probably gonna take me 3 hours to do this mission. That's how crappy that truck is. They took literally the W990 is like the best work mule in the US, and it is a fucking all-wheel drive, and they shit on it, dude. And are like, nope, we're gonna give you the road version, not the off-road version. Fucking dicks. I mean, if that right there isn't a slap in the fucking face, dude. Because they know if they gave the all-wheel drive version of this fucking truck, there would be nothing that could stand against it. And there wouldn't be. Because the W990 is the baddest motherfucker around. It's just bullshit that they gave you the road train version. I'm serious. It is a disappointment. As you can see, it literally, it just fucking tips on everything. This fucking truck is not this bad in real life. It is bullshit what they did to this truck. And people wonder why I literally left this in a fucking river. Because they shit all over this thing. They made it completely worthless. And that fucking pisses me off, dude. I'm sure I'm not the only one who is fucking upset on how they literally shit all over this Kenworth. This Mack truck right here don't even stand a candle in the fucking wind to that truck. But yet this thing can outperform it in every fucking way in this game. Now you got to remember the W900 comes with 52-inch rims stock. 52-inch rims stock. This thing has 42s. That truck is meant to haul that load. This one is not. No fucking way. No, you're gonna do it my way, thank you. See how I literally have to drive this vehicle through? That is fucked up. God damn. This is sad, dude. This is fucking sad. Are you fucking kidding me? Did I literally just tip again on nothing? Oh my fucking God, dude. Dear baby Jesus, give me the motherfucking patience. I mean, you all just literally seen this. This is the dumbest shit ever. Here comes the Austin Powers 39-point turn. I mean, look at what this fucking truck is driving in. You gotta be fucking kidding me, dude. I'm losing my patience already. Give me a better fucking view, dude. Jesus Christ. You know what? Fuck this. This is as dumb as fuck, dude. Like, this thing literally tips on nothing. I know you're all seeing what I'm seeing. It can't even balance on flat fucking ground. Dude, this is fucking nuts. I'm not even beginning to joke on how fucked up this is. Fuck this. Dude, I am so disappointed in this. They literally shit all over this truck. I think this was the reason I stopped playing it, was because they shit on this truck that bad. I was not happy. I was not happy about it. I mean, they literally made this thing the biggest pile of shit you've ever seen. And if you watch videos on what this fucking truck can do and the loads it can pull, you'd probably be just as pissed. Wow. They ain't even trying to hide the fact that they're fucking me over on this one. Like, at all. Let's try again. Thank you very fucking much. Wow. Austin Powers. Did I just winch myself up into this shit like an idiot? Yeah, I did. There we go. Now it's gonna flip over on the next fucking whatever anyway, so... I mean... I'm not expecting this to fucking work at all. I told you this at the beginning. Like, any slight hill, as you can see, we're going over. No. Of course. Only took us almost an hour to get the fucking truck back on its wheels. Fuck this shit, dude. I'm not even... Oh my god, dude. I thought it was gonna be bad, but every single fucking turn it's gonna tip. No. Absolutely not. Abso-fucking-lutely not, dude. This is insane how shitty they made the West, dude. I mean, wow. They really shit on Kenworth with this one. I was like, this motherfucker, dude, the Don 71 doesn't even roll as easy as this motherfucker does. Damn. Y'all, I wish I could make this shit up. But I am not. This thing is literally... tipping on every pebble, dude. You turn, it blips. You see what I'm talking about? You even start to turn, it blips. Dude, this fucking truck is literally one of the strongest in the United States. This motherfucker can tow 5 trailers with 0 issues. Yeah, I just heard it crash down. God damn it. You motherfuckers. I'm trying to find a way to get this done right, but... So, this is what I'm just gonna do. I'm gonna do what I like to call the bully system. Since it wants to be a fucking prick, we're just gonna... Yeah. Yeah. There we go. Now we got that up there. Dude, this is a nightmare. Trying to use that W990, man. I knew it was gonna be ass, but the level of ass is just completely uncalled for. Yeah. I mean, I gotta give it to the little Mighty Mac, dude. It's giving it the business, man. This thing has earned its paycheck. Yeah, nobody gives a shit, dude. We're gonna do the bully system here. You're going to get the fuck off from here, because you suck complete ass and are gone. I'm not even about to use that turd no more. I'm not going to use something that's going to literally flip every time I turn the wheel a quarter inch. We will be here for 3 days trying to get this mission done with this turd. It's just such a disappointment. If there was a mod to make this all-wheel drive, that's all I would want. That's it. It doesn't need anything else. It just needs to be what it actually is in real life, an all-wheel drive off-road truck. This is one of the most popular off-road logging trucks ever. And they're just like, nope. Okay, let's see here. We got the Chimera. Look at this one. I mean, we could use that. could use that. But man, that, you know what I mean? It's just like, really? We're gonna use this. I haven't used this forever on a hardcore. Let's see if we, I don't think it has a high saddle though. And I think that's what we need. Oh no, it does, right there. Right there. Okay, cool. Yeah, we'll use this bad boy. It won't make it too easy, but it won't make it a god-awful like that other one. Because this is considered a medium, like the Mac. And this one does not have a big motor. These are more of a hauling a ballistic missile is what these are used for in Russia, is to haul ballistic missiles. Intercontinental ballistic missiles, ICBMs. It's usually what this truck is for. It's a main job. I do love the all the way around lights on it too. It's kind of cool. You know, on that rack they did. I mean, I don't want to just use the Chimera and, you know what I mean? I don't want to do that. I don't want to use the Buddy. I don't want to use I just, you know what I mean? We need something short and stubby like this right here that's gonna do the job, and it's 8-wheel drive. But this is like, this is not a truck. I don't think unlike I'm trying to figure it out. You know, the W990. Yeah, nobody's gonna use the W990 or this. It's like they're gonna go for something better. But I mean, I wanted hard. You know what I mean, like expert tug. But yeah, but W990 just, as you've seen, it literally fucking tips on anything. And that's not good. That's definitely not good. We want something else. It's good on gas. I mean, it's got its downfalls. It's very nose heavy, which will be good because we're going to need that to offset the crane. Wow. Excuse me. Sorry, I have to keep moving the mic away from my face. It's a little too close. I don't want you all to have to hear me like coughing. I know my voice gets really loud and all that, so I apologize on that. I'm trying to maintain a lower voice, but it's just years of get her going. Chugging along. We gotta get that crane out of there. I know they want me to use the Chimera. It's just, everything just begs Chimera to do it, and I'm not gonna do it. I mean, everything on this map shouldn't have to be done with one truck. I like to use different vehicles, you know? It's kind of the point of the game. If you're just sitting there using the same truck over and over again, it's gonna get boring as shit. We gotta remember the nightmare we gotta drive through. Oh yeah. Put a little light on the subject. going on, James? Okay, let's investigate the situation here. Let's see if we can yank this with this bad boy. Oh, that's why. It was hooked up to the tree, making it look like it was on the trailer. You dirty, dirty, sneaky little sneaky McSneaky pants. Let's try this again. And we're gonna go with this one. Perfect. Yes, indubitably. You wouldn't think that it would need all this work just to get one trailer out of there. But I'm telling you, man, I'm not using the proper vehicle on purpose. Because I'm telling you, I guarantee they're wanting me to use the Chimera, and I've already used it. I mean, how much more do I have to use it, you know? I'm literally dragging this thing up away. It's just like, look at this shit. Just like, don't care. Yeah. Austin Powers. Oh yeah. Yeah, that looks good to me. That looks beautiful. Okay, attach wedge. Ow. Okay, we got her on concretals. Come on, get it to turn around the rock. I want it to literally pivot. What I'm trying to do is, you see that right there? I'm trying to get this lower bar to pivot it and swing that back end over that way, and then we can drag it forward right to here, where this pole is. But it just wants to be just a difficult little toady. So we're gonna try to see if we can get onto the pintle with the oh, that works. That'll give us a running start. Sweet. RPMs, engage. There we go. There we go. That's what our guys are wanting. Beautimous. Now you can tell that this was built here by a developer because oh my stars. Wow, that was just glitching the fuck out. Can we make it through? Okay. Now we're there. Nope. I was hoping we'd be able to climb up that, but that became a no. If we need the winch, we got it. Now you guys see why I like this little truck? It might not be a big bad daddy, but it's fun in its own way. I used the tree that I ran over to winch myself out. If that isn't the most evil shit a person could ever do. It's like, yes, please allow me to use you to destroy you. I need those back tires to be able to, all of them, hit up on that concrete. We need to be able to flip this with this and then be able to lock onto it. But we can't have it in a soft area because it's just not gonna work. It's a lot of manipulating just to get one trailer. I told you, dude, this is not going to be an easy one. This is the hardest mission in the game, and you're usually supposed to do this one last. I'm doing this in the middle. See, I should have repaired that bridge over there and then got this. But I'm like, you know what? No. Because, no. Anybody can just build the bridge and drive it all the way through on the road all the way there. Why not have fun and make it, you know, a miserable experience for yourself too? That's what makes it fun. Come on, get that ass on spinning. There we go. Perfect. It's not, you see what's pissing me off about this is I want the fucking top and it won't give me the top the way that I want it. See, because way down here it's not gonna fucking work. There we go. And that looks like it's gonna be from underneath. Yeah, it is. Of course it's not gonna be over the top. So we're gonna do this. Since they're not gonna give me the right position, we're gonna swing this ass end all the way around. We have no choice. I got to be able to get the top of that in order to pull it over. That's the only way it's gonna work. There we go. See, but what's going to make this a motherfucker is once I get it hooked on, flipped over, I got to hook it on, then I got to drive forward, back and forth until I can get that turn, and then try to make it around this fucking curve. That's what's annoying about this whole thing, is that all of this is completely unnecessary. Now, give me my position. Finally. Fucking dicks. Of fucking course you would. We gotta get the fucking Mac up here, of course. Oh, I'm getting fucking irritated. Trying to give myself enough room to get through. There we fucking go. Finally, the business. Yeah, I'm not fucking dumb. I'm gonna stage this. Like I said, I have no expectations for anything positive with this whole entire run. I expect nothing but just tears. Okay. We have one or two scenarios that we could do. We could drive this. Oh, no, we can't because that one's broke. We get one scenario. One scenario is we just back up a little bit and then we drive it all the way through this fucking nightmare. You see what I'm saying? Right here. Just whoop, 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 whoop. Yeah. Yeah. And then get hung up through here a lot. And then have to bring 3 other trucks to try to help us get up over here and through here. You see what I'm saying? And then we get to try to fit it through all this shit and go through all this nightmare. You see what I'm saying? Isn't that fun? Because there is no other road out of here. Oh, yes, there is, right here. And is that? Oh, this is the dirty deed right there. That thing's an animal. Let's take a look. I want to look at you. Ah, you have the box on. Either way, I don't want to use this because this is way unstable. This one is about the best you're going to get. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're just going to give it a little backup. Oh, yeah. Dude, what the fuck? I have never seen a trailer so fucking worthless in my life. Like, if it tips here, I am completely and utterly fucked. And there is no joking on that. I am trying to be... Okay, motherfucker, please start working today. Yes. See how I'm trying to counter that by being on this hill, the angle of this hill, so we can keep the crane as straight as possible. This is going to be one shitting herb right here. Ugh, this thing is a fucking nightmare. I'm telling you. There we go. Yeah. Thank you. For the love of God. Telling you. A lot of work to get through here. Once we hit the fucking road, it'll be Jim fucking dandy. God damn it. Dude, there's no way I'm too far away from now. What the hell am I caught on? Is there a boulder? Because these fucking rail slides literally should be sliding this across here. Oh, the goddamn feet. A fucking idiot. It's because it's not high enough in the air. I'm trying to get just close enough to where I can get in the cockpit and grab that tree there. Damn it. Again, with the fucking having to use... You know what? I don't give a fuck. I'm about ready to dump this bitch in the fucking river and say fuck this mission. I really am. I'm at that point of getting fucking sick and tired, Jerry. I mean, every 3 fucking feet, I've got to push this motherfucker. Every 3 fucking feet. Fuck this shit. It's dumb. Bitch tips over in here, I don't fucking care. This is right where it'll sit. Because I am at my limit of fucks given. Every motherfucking thing, but the motherfucking thing that I want a goddamn clip onto. Come on! Enhance your car. Joy feelings. What is it this time? You know what? I'm gonna do this in the morning when I'm not so pissed off. Because it's like fucking midnight and this is getting beyond ridiculous. I'm just kidding. We'll keep going. I'm just getting very cranky. Oh, you have to be fucking shitting me, dude. This would be the best winch point, and of course, it's not gonna do it. I'll grab that little fucking worthless tree I don't want, even though this big fucking tree is clearly in the green zone. Like, I'm gonna go that way, dude. I would be a fucking idiot because we have to do a jackknife and come back around that way. I'm not doing it. It's not fucking happening. And that is why you look at the fucking angle. No matter what the fuck you do, man. No matter what the fuck you do. Every 13 fucking feet. Are you fucking kidding me? Did it grab the sapling? You. I should have developed my. Just an hand choke off. Joy feelings. Joy feelings. Don't carry yanking this bitch as far as I can before it fucking flips. As soon as I get by this, that's gonna tip over. You wanna watch? See? Watch. See, it made 13 feet. See that? It made it 13 feet. And we're right back at fucking ground zero again. Do you see what I mean about every fucking tree but the one you need? Every single fucking time. Every single fucking time. Oh, of course. I mean, that makes sense. 13 feet. Again. Three feet. We're getting there. God damn, dude. I'm gonna take a smoke break. This thing is stressing me the fuck out. I'll be back. Give me about 5 minutes. I just need I need a moment to clear my energies. Yes, nobody's Okay. Back to the other. Man, this thing is gonna be a fucking nightmare. Finally. Finally. Hell yeah, brother. We got it. At least for a hot minute. This is where it's gonna get a little janky. I would say go through there, but I'm not gonna. I don't know why they didn't get rid of all this shit when I got rid of the rock slide. All this is unnecessary because the rock slide is gone. I don't even know when we started this. I think it was 10 o'clock. So it's been 3 hours just to get through the first map. 3 hours to get through the first map. Because I'm too lazy to spend the 3 hours to build the bridge. multiple bridges. uh, but it's okay. We could at least get this crane over to the last map. Like I said, we got to go through 3 maps. And the good thing is the second map that we're going into is the one you first started on, and I have all the bridges there, so we'll be good to go. Like if you look, this crane barely will fit through this tunnel. Please fit under this. If everything goes smoothly, this should only take like 15 minutes to get through this map, if not that. It'll just zip right through. We are not going fast down this hill and around this corner. See, what we're going to end up doing is we're going to dogleg this. We're going to do a drop and hook. And I have a better truck that I think will do a better job for what we need to do. We're either going to use that one, the Freightliner, or we're going to use that bad boy back there. This one did its job. It did good enough. That is too long. Too long. We're gonna go C, but I don't think we're gonna use this one either. I like to use this one, but I mean, it's gonna be, the center of gravity's good, but it looks just too long. This one's probably going to be a touch more stable. I'm preventing it from rolling left or right. That is way too long. Way too long. A lot more stable. Definitely a lot more stable. And this is gonna show me what I can do. There we go. Yeah, definitely a lot more stable. Okay, you get in your groove? Cool. There we go. There we go. This one seems wide enough to get the job done with zero issue. And that's what I was needing, something wider. It's either going to be this or the Chimera, and I would rather use this because it's got a better center of gravity. This one's got like over a perfect center of gravity. Okay, we finally got it through the second map. Only one entire map to go. Okay, now we're gonna this is going to be a really nasty section. This is all pretty much going to be cleaned. This is going to be another nasty section. I don't believe this can get cleaned up, so we will have to go around this. And this is a hard leaner. A lot of mud. But we got the bridge done, so we'll be able to get there. And then you can see the toilet that we got to go through again. We're gonna, you see what I'm saying? It's, they want the drop here. So we're gonna have to, you know, choose our route here. We can either go this way. And as you can see, not enough room to get through here. So what they're trying to do is force you to go up through this nightmare through here. And I don't want to do that. So we would have to go through here. Obviously, we could probably go this way. across here, which gives you like, it's almost impossible to get through here with your truck itself. So trying to get through there with that big trailer is this right here. You gotta do a hard right there. You're not gonna make it. You're not gonna be able to angle it through here because you'll drown your truck. So your only option, like I said, is to drive this thing all the way around like this here and get to here and try to pull it through here. But then you got this massive gap here and then this really tight ass little bridge right here to make your way through here, and then try to get it through this way. And as you can see, just conveniently fucking placed little objects there. So if we do go in, we have to find a way in to where we can, if I'm coming down this hill, I've got to find a way where I can jackknife back this up here, and then we could come in through this way, right here. That's the only way we're going to make it through, is here. So we need to trace this road. There's that crap bridge. There's no way for us to make it through here. There is no way, because this is a 6-slot trailer right here. And then you have this pipe here. So you're not going to fit under that. You're not going to make it around here. There's no way to make it around that, because this is blocked off. And I mean, honestly, it's just a nightmare. This was what I was talking about when I said the nightmare scenario. So the only option I've got is to drive all the way down. And we got to try to make it through here. And then turn around. And back up here. And then go straight across. That is the only way I see this working. Hmm. Shit, Nikes. I have a dairy here. But the dairy, there's no way that the dairy is more powerful than what we're using. Trying to get a good view, but shouldn't have done it at that speed. Wanted to give you a good view of the front. We had to slow her down for that curb anyway. These two are really sharp. This is the one problem. The rest of this is like I said, is easy fucking sailing. We're gonna try to get it here and see if we can fit it through here. If we can't, then we can't. But I mean, we gotta do something, because if we take the fucking road, like I said, we are to here, and getting it down here will be okay. Getting it, like I said, down here will be okay. But once we hit here and here, we're screwed. Shit, I totally didn't see this. We might have been able to make it through here. I don't think so because of here. And this is really fucking narrow right here and pretty treacherous, so I highly doubt we would have made it through here. We would have rolled down there. One way or the other, we ain't making this, because you're not getting that trailer to turn here. So I made a big fucking oopsie. But that's okay, we can recover from it. Go through here. And go back around. This. And come back up. And to be honest, that might even be easier than taking this route, because like I said, this is really bad right here. So and that is exactly what I didn't want to fucking do. Because now we're fucked. We are not getting that out of there. And I just wasted 3 fucking hours. Shit. Honestly, if the current keeps going the way it does, I think it's going to flip the truck. I don't care. I'm going to leave that fucking trailer there for now, and we're going to call her good for the night. Because, like I said, I've been at this since 10. It's like damn near 4 hours. So, I'm going to call it good. Oh, God. We did an oopsie. But, thanks for watching. Remember to subscribe. Tomorrow, we will fish that nightmare up out of there with a crane. and set it back up on this truck. We're going to take the crane over, the heavy crane. Oh. It's just, it is what it is. That's what you gotta do. So, I'm out.